Hey there guys, this is Eli Delaney with our YMU update for March 5th, 2012. Hopefully you had a great weekend. I actually took yesterday off, went to the Renaissance Festival, had a lot of fun. And surprisingly enough, I did not get sunburned, which is a good thing. So anyway, I want to talk about what's going on this week, and then we'll get into our tip or thought of the week. First thing, tonight, Monday Marketing Mania. Come join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Underdog Advertising with our guest expert faculty, Paul Flowers. He's coming in to do some cool training. He's going to talk about 10 advertising strategy principles to make your small budget look like a big budget and produce bigger results. If you're looking at doing any advertising, if you're doing advertising right now, you want to look how you see what you can do to compete with the big guys, you definitely want to join us for tonight's call. So that's going to be at 6 o'clock Arizona time. That will be 5 o'clock Pacific. Join us at mondaymarketingmania.com. You'll be able to find out all the details and get registered for that one. If you're already a YMU student, log in. You'll be able to get the access information for that as well. Then tomorrow, we have our roadmap coaching calls. This will be the 4th week, so we'll be going on a month with this. These calls are going awesome. If you're a roadmap student, you definitely want to be on the call. We're going through a lot of the training materials that's in the course and kind of expanding on it, getting into the conversation a lot more, which it's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to kind of lead into this week's tip. So with that, that's going to be at 4 o'clock Pacific. That's going to be 5 o'clock Arizona time if you're here in Phoenix. 4 o'clock Pacific again. If you're not a roadmap student, go to the website, and check it out, find out what's going on with it. Tell you what, this is some of the best stuff that I put out. I love it, and our students are getting awesome results from it, so I'd love to have you join us for that call. We're doing these coaching calls every single week. The whole idea is to get you in the conversation, get you there, and get you to really have this stuff ingrained in your head. So now let's talk about the idea of the week. I don't really want to call it a tip, but what I want to talk about is something that I see a lot going on right now, and I was thinking about this actually on my drive back from the Renaissance Festival yesterday. It says, how do you really know something? You know, I see a lot of people that they don't go to, they don't go to training classes, or they don't read a book, or they don't listen. Even people that come to me and they say, well, I'm really stuck and I need some help. What would you suggest I do? And I say, well, do this and this and this. Oh, well, I already was doing that. Okay, and are you still doing it? Well, no, I'm looking for something new. People are always looking for that magic bullet, and I always talk about that a lot. But it's one of the big things that I want you to really think about is, how do you really know something? When you really know it is when you're implementing it, you're doing it, and you're seeing actual results from it. You have to be in the right mindset for this stuff. And it's not just marketing. Marketing is, that's my specialty. That's where I really have a lot of fun. But anything you do in life, you got to be open-minded to it, because you never know when something is going to just click all of a sudden. I can tell you, I go to a lot of conferences, I go to a lot of seminars, I get a lot of training, I read a lot of books. I do this stuff all the time, and there's times where I'll go back and read the same book over and over again, because I know that whatever mindset I'm in the first time I read it is not going to be the same when I get there the second time. So a lot of times you can go back and actually get the same material, something you've already been doing, and all of a sudden just one little piece will click, and all of a sudden, ooh, that's what I need to do. And that's where you start really getting this stuff. So I recommend you go back, and that's part of why we do the coaching calls. Is, go back to stuff that you've already been working on, and see what you can do to go back and read the training again. Maybe there's something that didn't stick the first time. And that's why with our roadmap course, it's one of the reasons why we started the coaching calls, is because I get people that go through and I'll tell them what's in the course, and they're like, oh, well, I already know that stuff. Do you really? Because you're not acting on any of it. And I see students that are going through, that are part of those coaching calls, and that are actually going through and watching the videos and doing the homework, filling out the forms, doing the exercises that are in there, and these are the guys that are seeing the results. So just because you think you know something, are you actually taking action on it? Are you actually doing it? Do you really know? I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas, maybe something that you've had this experience with, or if you've got a commitment of something that you're going to go back and you're going to say, okay, I'm going to learn this inside and out, I'm going to implement it, I'm going to do it. I'd love to hear what that is. So definitely, post a comment below this video. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. Kind of got your brain thinking for a bit. Just go back and take something that you've already been working on and listen to that training again or reread that and actually implement step by step exactly what you're doing. You can actually see the results. Chances are there's something you just didn't click quite right the first time. It's okay, it happens. I see it all the time. There's times that I've actually got books that I've reread 3 and 4 times because depending on where I was in my mindset, my world at that time, one thing clicked and the rest of it just kind of filtered off. The next time I read it, something different clicked. That's where it really makes a difference. All right, I'd love to hear your comments. Hopefully we'll see you on tonight's program. And if you're a roadmap student, come in and join us for tomorrow's call. You're definitely going to get some fun stuff out of it. Get out there, have an awesome week, and as always, let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Take care.